Beyond conventional Pokemon battles, you can now Metal Gear around the Pokemon world. If this is your thing, this game could be for you. The formula for Pokemon games has been more or less consistent throughout more than the 2 decades of its existence. The story of Legends Arceus begins with you falling from the sky and into this vast land filled with Pokemons, of course. This latest entry has definitely evolved with the time, such as creating the vast pieces of lands from the Greenlands to the snowy terraces, and it's amazing to live and breathe these maps in the now open world form, where you can choose to conventionally battle with wild Pokemons or just catching them all with the varied types of Pokeballs at your disposal as you level up. Graphics-wise, the world can be very immersive at times, from the different weathering effects, day and nighttime cycles, as well as of course the numerous Pokemons around the world. However, the world can be bland at times. For example, when you're flying high, the textures and everything are of course toned down in the open world. What's more is that the Pokemon animation slows down drastically as a result of this. Just have a look at how clunky things can be. Speaking of animations, during the battles, you can now choose to stand wherever you want during fights, and it's an awesome way to tailor and maximizing your very own Pokemon Arceus experience, as different angles does create a significant difference to how the battle is played out on the screen. Beyond battling, there are other various ways of leveling up beyond the conventional battles, including capturing Pokemons, which is a nicer way to depict how you would toss your balls at the front, sides, and back. It's nice of the developers to include this simple stealth mechanic, as you can now sneak around like Solid Snake upon their habitats and check out their daily routines of flapping about or just sleeping. This is a welcoming mechanic, but half the time you gotta duck super early and sneak around them, which does take a lot of patience and skill in not alerting the one Pokemon you'd want to catch, or the gazillions of other identical Pokemons nearby will jump on you. Well, or just alert it. Within this latest entry, the stars ranking system has replaced the gyms from the past games, meaning as you progress, you can control high level Pokemons and be able to craft new items such as enhanced Pokeballs. I spent around 20 hours or so to complete the base game and a little more defeating the Giratina, and yet I still have to grind experience points from completing tasks for the Pokemons in the Pokedex in the hopes of seeing and catching the glorious Arceus itself. While this process can be fun, but once you are stuck as to doing similar tasks most of the time, such as catching and defeating the same Pokemons again and again, I did have a hard time as to be motivated to grind the necessary experience points to level up from the 6th star onward. The Pokedex has a good range of Pokemon, such as the starter Pokemons from past games and the Legendaries from Diamond and Pearl. However, as someone who has completed Brilliant Diamond just a month or 2 ago, it does feel somewhat similar in terms of variety offered here with the Pokemons available. Pokemon Legends Arceus can be fun to traverse around, whether you're riding, flying, or swimming. It's all very enjoyable, but the grinding is just insane in the post-game. Similar to Brilliant Diamond, there are shiny Pokemons available to catch, and some of these I just ran into randomly as I played through the game. And of course, that feeling of accomplishment is definitely there once they're caught. These the shiny hunting process, there are these outbreak events at the different maps where you can just catch the numerous numbers of, let's say, around 10 or so of the specific Pokemon, and it's a great way to fill out the Pokedex quickly. Some of the bosses can be pretty tough at times in this game. Having said that, you can ease the later battles by capturing Legendaries, loads of Legendaries. As there's only one version of the game, you can just get the Legendaries from both Diamond and Pearl as you progress through the storyline, so that's 2 very easy Legendaries there already to get by. And you know what makes things easier? Alpha Pokemons. In this entry, there is the introduction of Alpha Pokemons, where they're initially a lot stronger than the rest of your team and will likely be overwhelming fights if you're not leveled up enough. However, as you progress on, as more and more Alpha Pokemons are caught and be part of your team, it definitely gets a lot easier, as these higher level Pokemon saves you a lot of time in training. And I just happen to have this level 85 Alpha Garchomp as part of my team to make up for the low level Legendaries which I have, and they were around level 70 to 75. I definitely recommend this game to you guys as I've enjoyed much of my journey from building out my team of Pokemons, defeating alphas, exploring the world and expanding my village. It's definitely a unique experience for long-term Pokemon lovers like myself, and I cannot imagine a better way for the franchise to evolve too. Having said that, I do wish the developers had cut down the tutorial time and added voices for the characters, because the soothing background music had made me really drowsy half the time as I was forcefully being put through these non-skippable cutscenes and dialogues. Hope this video is useful, and don't forget to like this video and sub to my channel for more Pokemon and other fun stuff. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.